Welcome to the Liny Lodge. It's us from the 108 with Mike Downey. Mike, how you doing?
I'm great. I'm a little upset that I'm here at 10:30 a.m. on the last home game of the year.
Too much partying with Jose Abreu in the suite, or
no
what?
Partying last night. No.
Sure.
I don't think Jose drinks.
No?
I don't think so.
Not anymore, huh? Mike, double time today on a Sunday or no? You guys get double time pay?
No.
Oh.
10:30 a.m. Sunday is a little rough.
It's a little rough. You know?
I feel like I saw Jose Abreu at a Sox Fest, maybe a little hungover. Maybe when his family's not around, he gets down.
From what I remember when he played here, he was not a drinker and he didn't like to be associated with alcohol brands.
Oh, okay.
From what I remember.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I have no clue.
I mean,
He
when you're
loves
trying to stay in
cigars.
shape, like
Right.
Yeah.
not drinking is good, as you could see from us. When you're not in shape, drinking is helping that.
That's all you have.
So,
He looks fantastic, so I'm assuming he's not drinking.
Why wasn't Jose here for the Savannah Bananas other than like Paul Konerko?
So
I think Jose would have put together a better at bat than Paulie did.
we did ask him.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
He
Nice.
was very interested. And this is just how good of a guy Jose is. He said that he didn't want his first appearance back in Chicago to be for the Savannah Bananas. He wanted it to be White Sox related.
oh, okay.
Man.
That's
makes
cool.
sense.
That's cool. I like that.
So that's the reasoning, which
Yeah.
I think is very respectable.
It is respectable.
So
The house would have burnt down.
I know.
though. It would have
Sure.
burnt down with
I know.
him.
While we're talking Savannah Bananas, they come into town. The two games, incredible sellouts. People had tons of fun at those games. What did you guys learn internally from that? Being able to sit there with them, go through the whole process, and just see what they do.
I think there's the fan experience they put on is unmatched. From 2 p.m. when their gates open until literally the last person's out of the stadium, it is nonstop programming, and that's like a big takeaway that I saw. Like there's never a dull moment. There's never you don't even have time to go get a beer. Honestly,
Right. That's
You
true.
don't.
right? Like,
Unless there's a 2-hour ring
Constant
delay.
music.
unless
Unless there's a 2-hour ring delay, then you can get a beer.
No, when during the 2-hour rain delay, Jesse Cole, the Bananas founder, he had all of us bring up all the players throughout the ballpark.
It was awesome.
It was
Yeah.
one of the most insane things I've ever done in my sports career.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. That was insane. But we pulled it off. Anyway, I think just the nonstop programming was really cool. Just they do a really good job of constantly entertaining people. Just so friendly. Everyone was overly friendly.
Yes.
Overly welcoming. And I think even a lot of people here at the White Sox looked at that and were like, wow, we could probably do a little better. You know?
Yeah.
Not to say we aren't, but just like they were next level. I think I would bet that every team in baseball that these guys went to, their staff felt the same way. So I'm by no means is that I'm
Yeah.
saying like
Right.
we stink at fan experience. I think just all Major League Baseball teams probably looked at them and said, holy shit. Like,
These
Yeah.
guys go over the
Yes.
top.
Yeah.
With this, and we
Right.
can.
They understand that the customer is really who we got to get on. And it was obvious. Showing, throwing things in the stands. They have all these mascots and things running on the field, little dance routines. And it was wonderful.
Can we get a Chicago dog toss from the top of the bleachers into somebody's pants like they did with Bananas?
I mean, that was one of our big takeaways. Like, how
amazing.
funny was that?
That's so amazing. Like that was so awesome to see. Like you're like, these guys are trying to catch bananas in their pants. I mean, it was just great.
Well, I mean, they make stars out of kind of everybody
Yes.
involved,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
They got the dad bod cheerleaders. They got
Which we should try out for next year, honestly, boys.
For
was
sure.
it Princess Potassia or whatever?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
Potassium. Yep.
when you look at stuff like that, how could you incorporate that into the in-park experience for people?
It's interesting. They obviously have a big head count, over 200 plus characters, behind the scenes staff.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
It's like a Taylor Swift concert traveling around, right? I mean,
which just like for you guys to know, like our marketing team, we've got 17 people, but only maybe 6 are dedicated to like in-game
Yeah.
game stuff. And then our game operations team has 4 people. So that's 10 people total.
Wow.
Right.
And don't get me wrong, there's other departments that will help activate certain
Yeah.
things. But those are like the 10 true, like, how do we do stuff here at the ballpark? Whereas the Bananas have 200 people. Their benefit is they don't have like a stadium that they have to pay rent to or just pay all these bills for. And so their business model allows them to have all of these characters, and they can travel across the country and do this stuff. But yeah, no, I think the question is, we need more mascots, right?
More mascots or just
more characters?
Yeah,
I
more
don't
characters.
mean like another like Southpaw. I just mean
Right.
like,
Just
Ribby
more
and Rhubarb are
characters.
coming back. You heard it here
We'll,
first.
we'll wear that. We'll wear the Ribby and Rhubarb costume.
No, I will not.
No, too
It's too hot.
we
Oh,
actually
come
we
on.
don't own the rights to Ribby and Rhubarb.
I know.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah, we tried to do a bobblehead for this year for the 125th anniversary, and it was turned down.
That's insane.
Yeah, we offered to pay a royalty to the people, and
And they still were like, nope,
So
no
weird.
good.
yeah,
Wow. So weird.
they were all on board up until the last minute, and then they just said, "Nah, sorry, not doing it."
That's odd.
Mike, speaking of bobbleheads, you created a bobblehead of the 3 of us. What was the impetus to start that process? And how did you even get in your head? And also, how did you get it pushed across that, yes, we will make a bobblehead of 3 fans?
I've wanted to do a bobblehead of you guys for a while. I mean, you're fun. Your personalities. I think like you look around the room here, all these podcasters. A lot of the brands are on the podcast themselves.
Yeah.
Where you guys market your own personalities,
Right.
along with the Section 108.
Yeah.
But,
for sure.
But you guys are all 3 of you guys are like your own personalities of sorts.
We're our own brands individually.
We
right?
we definitely are.
Which
Yeah.
was
big
that
enough
was
for brands.
MSS in the beginning was like, that's the way we need to be.
Yeah.
Totally. And I mean that's how Barstool is. Like that's how Barstool is so successful. I mean, they have their brand, but also their own individual personalities.
Yep.
Are super successful. So obviously, like, you're not the first fan bobblehead. If you remember, Kane Guy.
Okay.
Right.
and it-
Yeah.
We claim that we're the first fan
Now-
group bobblehead,
You are the
but he was a
first fan
single
group.
guy. That's right.
But
But
we
also
never-
available to buy.
Yes.
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 That's
So
another
Kane
thing.
Guy was unique.
Mhm.
Kane Guy was. We only ordered 50 of them. 25 went to the family. The other 25 were dispersed internally. And
15 went to me.
Do you
Obviously.
have one?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah. You gave me one.
I forgot.
Now I know to ask for more stuff because Downey won't remember.
remember,
He doesn't even remember.
It was 4 years ago.
It was.
But no, so I wanted to do a fan bobblehead, and just with the 125 anniversary, the hot tub video in January at Sox Fest was amazing, and we posted that on our Twitter account, and the engagement was amazing.
Is
And
me.
so after
It is
that,
amazing.
I think everyone else in the organization was like, all right, we got it. These guys are funny. Fans like them. So it felt, I think, the right moment, especially with the 125 year anniversary.
Yep.
We've done,
Just insane.
random guys like Ken Griffey Jr. We've done,
Yes.
the 4-pitcher bobblehead.
Great
We
bobblehead.
did Ice Cube, and so why not a fan? So that's how it came to be.
I love
Love it.
It was
Absolutely
great.
love it.
Well, we appreciate that. That was
Yeah.
fun.
It was a crazy night.
You mentioned that that's not the first fan one you guys have done, but looking around the league, I don't see that a lot.
No.
But what I'm wondering is, though, when you're trying to get ideas and think about like what should we be doing that we're not doing, how much do you look around MLB, and then how much do you look around the minor leagues to see some? I know some of the stuff they do, just maybe they're on the fringe of having the rights to do it, but like in general, how much are you looking at those two groups?
Major League a lot. I look at a team that I think does promos well, teams that I think do promos well. The Mets, I like the Atlanta Braves. The Brewers, I think, do a good job. So we definitely, the Dodgers are, but
It's
everything
crazy.
they do is gold.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
It's kind of hard to gauge if if it'll work in our market, because it's just
Yeah.
everything
Or they
works.
just have their big fan base,
Yeah.
and it is what it is.
Yeah, but I think they do a good job. Padres. But so, yes, we definitely look around the league and take inspiration. And you can – teams take inspiration from us, too. Like you
Yeah.
can tell,
Oh, yeah.
when they announce their promo schedules.
People up north took a lot of ideas this year.
What's that?
The people up north took a lot of ideas this year.
The Cubs?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Did you see the windbreaker?
Yeah.
That was the exact same design.
Exactly the same thing.
Like just different colors. Like our designer Uriel Gutierrez, he designed that for us, and then the Cubs just ripped his design. And I know, and here's the thing: I know the people who do it for the Cubs.
Yeah.
They're somewhat newer in the role, and they have been making a big effort over the past couple of years to like enhance their giveaways. So I got to give them some credit for. I think they did some good stuff this year. I mean, the Bill Murray bobblehead.
Oh, that was awesome.
yeah,
It was
that's cool.
Yeah. Because it was the fan like with the beer bat and the hand. Yes, it's very cool.
So I think I definitely think the Cubs have upped their giveaway game. But yeah, don't rip completely off.
Don't make it so obvious, right,
Yeah.
Mike? At least change a little something.
I'm pretty sure they have an anniversary coming up either next year or 2 years.
Yeah.
They're for sure going to do a Wrigley Field radio.
Yeah. Yep. Jerks.
But then the minor leagues, are you looking at them at all?
A little bit. I mean, there's so many minor league teams. I don't follow all of them on Twitter. That's how I keep in touch with everything. I just follow all these people on Twitter and I can see them show up in my feed. Some of the minor league stuff is it's hilarious, but they can get away with it because they're not going to get sued by the brand.
Yeah.
You know,
They can take a lot more risk on
of
those
course.
things.
I think who was it? The King County Cougars did the Pope.
They did the Pope. Yep.
Yeah.
And the Windy City Bulls are doing a
City
Pope.
Bulls. I have no clue. Maybe they got approval to do it. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people in Chicago have connections to him.
Oh yeah.
But I do know that more often than not, a lot of these ideas that these minor league teams do, they just do it. They know that they're not going to. No one's coming after them.
Yeah.
They can make 2,000 of these and give them away, and it's just they're low man on the totem pole. So kudos to them for doing it.
Yeah.
And
So the best one will be
Do you have
yours.
a call into the Vatican to get the bobblehead going?
yeah, potentially.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Stay tuned.
Oh, breaking news! Breaking news!
Scoop City, right here.
Yeah.
Like, well, outside of just looking at other teams, how do you generally get inspiration just to get into the creative process? Because your job is that basically create something that wasn't there and hope that all these people love it and want to come to the ballpark because of it.
It it's funny. It's like every year I kind of get similar to like a writer's block, like mid-year.
Right. Yeah.
Where because mid-year, like June, July is when you start thinking about the next season and start planning it out. And I kind of get this like, oh my gosh, how do we top this year? What do we even do? And but thankfully I've got like a whole team we have a promotions committee, all people from all different departments, male, female, different races, ethnicities, and we're all in this committee, and we bubble up ideas and brainstorm, and that's why honestly that's the big reason why we can continue to like push it forward with promotions and not have it feel stale every year.
Right.
Is because we just have a diverse array of ideas.
Right.
And once we kind of get one or two like, oh, this is cool, this will be fun, that's when like it flips back on and you're like your creative juices start flowing and it all comes naturally. I don't know. I mean, me personally, I'm a White Sox fan. Like I am you guys. I just happen to work for the team.
Right. Exactly.
If I didn't work for the team, I'd be sitting in section 1.
Yes. You have good flow too. Good flow. It would fit right in with us.
Yeah, absolutely.
The hair is good.
Good head of hair. That's right. He's tall.
You
too.
would
Like,
get it
he
though.
fits in,
If
got
you
the height.
didn't have to be here in a professional capacity, you'd grow that hair out.
Yeah.
The back.
Yeah.
You mentioned the back. I do want to know, when is mullet night coming back?
Oh, there it is.
We actually talked about it last year. I think people are generally in favor of mullet night.
Yes.
I think Great Clips was the sponsor.
yeah,
back in the day.
When Great Clips dropped off,
With sports clips.
or Sports Clips.
I think.
Whoever won them.
just giving them ideas for.
I don't know.
I think.
Yeah.
Wait, do they exist anymore either?
Vincent's barbershop up here on Thursday.
At some point.
Okay.
I think it was a fun night.
It was. Beef got a mullet cut.
I
You
did.
did.
I think it was it 2013 or something like that.
Yeah.
Never fixed it.
Another just let it grow out and just left it.
You got.
It was.
You got
It
stair
was,
steps
it was
and
around
everything.
2013 because
Yeah.
he got the Caner lines put in.
I did.
too.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
so-
Well, the guy, someone bet me on it, and then they asked the guy, "Do you want me to put lines inside of his head?" And
Yeah.
I'm looking at the guy, "Please, no lines." He's like, "We want lines." And I had lines. And you can't shave that off. So I had lines in my head. I went to work. I'm having a meeting with my boss. I turn to the side. He's like, "Hang on, hold still." He takes a picture of me and sends it to the rest of the company.
Wait, so speaking of your work, so I just came across your LinkedIn profile.
Oh my!
Yeah.
And you look amazing.
Well, thank you. I appreciate
And
that.
I'm
What
just
happened?
sitting there, and I'm like, and you work for, I assume, a respectable company.
I do.
And what? I just got me thinking, like, are your coworkers all 108 fans?
Yes,
Do
they
know? Or are you
all
like Batman.
like in the office. They all know, and they've known
Okay.
for years.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't say they religiously follow it, but like when we have a moment when something happens or whatever, they're very invested. And we just had a big company offsite, like 200 people in Los Angeles, all the offices. Some of the managing directors on my side of the business know about the bobblehead. They grabbed the owner of the company over,
Really?
made sure that he saw it. By the end of the offsite, almost everyone was begging me for a bobblehead. Like, give me a bobblehead. So I did buy enough to send to the offices.
You
but
did?
not for everyone to
Did you
have.
list them on eBay and say $150?
No,
Not yet.
I personally bought them so that I pass them out to all offices,
Yeah.
so every office can have a bobblehead.
That's great. It's honestly, we've got every time we do like a giveaway or like a special ticket offer or whatever, we get people internally who are like, can I get this? A lot of people on our baseball operations team here at the White Sox asked for your guys'
That's
bobblehead.
really
Wow.
Just smash them.
I
just saw one fly
I
up.
had an M80 tied to it out
when
there.
I saw when I
fly
met
up the
Jeff
upper
at the
deck of it.
Ramova. Jeff at the remote, like when he'd had his beer come through,
Yeah.
he knew who I was, which was always amazing. He's like, I
Yeah.
appreciate what you guys do out there. It makes my job easier. And I was like, you got to, first of all, stop lying.
You lie.
You know, you're lying.
Yeah.
But does it make it easier when you have good players, good personalities on the field to come up with promotions for the following year?
100%.
There you go.
So how much
lucky.
Mike Vassell promotion? Because I
He's a
can't get
character.
enough.
Yeah, he's a character.
He's had an awesome year. This
Absolutely.
He has.
Terrific year.
year. A super marketable guy. For him particularly, I don't know if someone like him is ready for like bobblehead status.
Oh, right.
Right, but like he's definitely someone that we're going to use in
Yeah.
a variety of different ways because he's hilarious and
It's tough though, right? Because he's not a starter, so you
Yeah.
can't like go like, oh, it's Batman Day.
so that's where
You know,
that's
like,
where
yeah.
it's like kind of, we have to like really toe the line of like at the end of the day the promotions they cost a lot of money and we need a ROI.
Yeah.
And I can't invest into like more like a bullpen guy.
Yeah.
right.
Not to say he's not worth it. Like I
Right.
think it would be awesome, but like and only
The,
have
the tertiary guys, it makes it tougher because you have a
Yes.
limited amount.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like, but that being said, there's a ton of other avenues where we can do like cool promotions. Like
Yeah.
our kids club. Honestly, our kids club, we kind of use it as like a breeding ground for
Yeah.
like unique ideas.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
And it's like sometimes we'll do like cool custom bobbleheads, and it's lower quantity.
Yep.
Sometimes like really goofy stuff. So like all like the really goofy ideas that
They start
that
there.
they might not they get hit on the chopping block for like the gate giveaways because it's too risky. They'll go to the kids club giveaways.
So
Okay.
speaking of risky promotions, we participated this year in the Bill Veeck Day.
Yeah.
I thought was incredible, with the exception of Andy the Clown touching me.
Yeah, that was not great.
Guy,
He got into the
He
bit.
got
Andrew.
Got it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
But like we went to that game. We're there that weekend. It wasn't hugely attended,
Yeah.
but I think it's possibly, hey, people didn't quite get what it was.
Right.
But then a bunch of people got to see it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of video out there of it.
Yep.
And I'm wondering, like, when it's an idea like that, what's the pitch like to go, I know it wasn't our best promotion this year,
Mhm.
but we got to run this back.
Well, I think I've been doing promotions for 8 years now. I've been here. It's my 9th season. I've been doing eight years of this. I think we have enough
Juice.
proof that what we do works.
Yeah.
That if we feel strongly about something, that we'll run it back. I think we've gained a lot of trust in the organization,
Yeah.
not just me,
Okay.
but our promotions committee. That if we think that something is worth doing again, no one's really gonna bat an eye.
Got it.
The whole month of August, to be honest, was kind of weird. Like the Yankees series was a nice rebound, but like the Veeck weekend and then the sweater vests,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
both those weekends were just not very well attended.
Yeah. which is surprising.
That is
It was
weird.
surprising to us too, honestly. Like, don't get me wrong.
The
we're-
Veeck day was extremely hot and humid, if I remember correctly,
Yeah, it
because
was-
we did that.
very
We
hot.
did the interviews out on the lawn there with White Sox David. It was so hot out there. It was just brutal weather. So that probably had to play into it some.
Only the sod father was built for that heat. So
Exactly.
Well, like, I mean, you know, the Yankee series was great. Then you see this weekend series. We've had great crowds. So like,
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just for whatever reason, there's some weird lull in August. I don't know why.
School scaries. People are like, oh no, we got to go get
But a
18
Saturday-
folders.
A Saturday night, and I
Yeah.
don't know,
I will say, I think the Veeck stuff though
because it was
was
awesome.
a
It was
winner.
great.
I thought like it was just
It's the
really
best
enjoyable
bobblehead of
all
the year.
weekend. I think
Other
people,
than ours.
like I think people that were there
Yes,
were like,
Yeah.
oh wow,
It's cool. Yeah.
I get this.
the 50-foot hot dog, and then the guys the couple that got married on the field.
Yes, that was everywhere. People were asking me about that all over the place.
It was
Yeah.
so cool. I mean, we planned a wedding in like 3 weeks. Like, that's crazy. I've seen, like, you know, it was
A lot of couples should hire you guys. Just
Figure
get
it
off the
out,
plane quicker.
you know?
it was the idea of Thomas Lotspeed. He's a marketing coordinator on our team, and you know, we were like, hey, we got to come up with a bunch of ideas for Veeck Night, and he pitched this, and it was like, we probably can pull this off if we get everyone on the same page. And so our game ops team, like Dan Melke and Michael Gomez and Jeff Chanel, like we all had a bunch of brainstorming meetings, and we're like, I think we can do this. We're able to pull it off. The fact that Kittle stayed on script and didn't go
That's
longer.
amazing. Right?
That was honestly the biggest surprise of the night.
Didn't spill barbecue sauce all over his shirt. Yeah,
He
that was
did
good.
a great job, and
He did.
The couple was awesome. The coolest part is like we have like a PR like back end thing that can kind of aggregate all the online media impressions from that stuff. And between the hot dog, the 50-foot hot dog, and the couple that got married on the field, they had over 150 million impressions.
Oh my goodness.
And it
Jesus.
reached the Times of India.
Really?
Third biggest newspaper in India.
Oh,
Oh my
goodness.
God.
And I'm like, what the heck?
What's happening here? But that's what you hope for, right? You hope for it to spread like wildfire and get out there and everyone see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I liked your guys. I liked that the pregame thing.
That was a lot of
It was
fun.
fun.
And
We loved it.
I think we should do it again and bring back Barstool Dave.
Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have a much longer runway to promote. Like
That was the key.
cool.
We only had about a week.
I know.
And we got a pretty good crowd for the Heat out
We
there.
did.
But with more time, we can get a
Yeah.
much bigger crowd.
But I think it kind of gave me like a little college football pregame vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe too much swearing from you guys.
Oh, come on.
Well,
We were better.
Well,
than
give us
you
a
thought- you
quote
told
of
us
how
not
many
to.
swears we each allowed, and we'll
We
put
haven't
a
done
counter
one
up
Yeah.
there.
This
I know.
Your team loved it though, because he said something right out the gate, and I won't repeat it now. But then
Oh,
he was like,
I heard
"Oh,
it.
Downey's eyes got real big," and he started
Yeah,
walking
one of your
over.
people came up to me and goes, I love that you said that. Down. He's like, oh no.
I heard it.
It was golden- it was Golden Girls.
Right out of the gate.
Golden,
Golden
Girls
Girls.
related.
Yeah.
Golden Girls related.
Well, at least you didn't bring up the nun. You know, Sister Jean was not
No,
brought
kept
up.
that, we keep that for our podcast.
Did Bassar did Roger get in trouble because of the talking about how hot Nancy Faust? It was Bill Veeck's wife.
Bill
Was so
Veeck's
hot.
wife, he said, was
Yeah.
hot. Yeah.
Did he really?
Yeah.
No, he said something. He was trying to say that she was like a really beautiful person,
Yeah.
and he's just like, "Oh, what a beauty" or something. And we
Yeah.
were like, "Oh,
He changed directions right after that.
You
He
can
didn't
talk
want to go down
about
that
Golden
path.
Girls, and you can't. Apparently.
Well, Mike, we're almost at time here. I know you got to get to other stuff today, and I appreciate you spending your Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. with us.
Yes.
But one question on the Veeck weekend there: what was the biggest logistical nightmare of
The hot
all
dog.
of it? What-
The hot man. No hesitation.
You guys have no idea. It was like a multi-day thing. So we had to get the 50-foot hot dog brought in by Vienna, which kudos to them for being able to make it. Like that's insane.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah, right.
And the I'm blanking on the name of the bun company, so I apologize, but it was a different company that made the bun. So they had to they were brought in on separate days. The hot dog was in here. We had to like lay it out on. We had like 8 tables that spread across the length of the Liny Lodge here. We had to figure out how to put the hot dog on the bun. You had to dry the hot dog because it was very moist.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that was a funny thing. You had to like, dry a 50-foot hot dog.
Paper towels or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
My
then
goodness.
we had like 10 people. We lifted it up all at once, put it on the bun. and then we had to like build like this custom thing, like transportation mechanism, and to get it to because we paraded it around the ballpark.
Yeah.
And so we
Marvels of engineering.
we
For a
really-
50-foot hot dog.
We had to call in like our
50 feet of nitrates. There we go.
Carpenter, and have them like drill some holes in this contraption that we made.
Bob Field is out there fixing it.
And it was.
Bob Vila still alive?
I don't know.
I mean, I almost got like cut my hand. Like my hand was ripped open because it was just this metal.
Oh my
this metal
gosh.
sheet.
It's ridiculous.
So we had to like back it out of the Liny Lodge and then back it through the tunnel, out the elephant gates, around, and it was. I mean, I think we all probably lost like 5 pounds of sweat from doing that. It was insane, but it worked and it was worth it. And then we brought it back in here. They made it a Chicago dog, and it was unofficially the world's largest Chicago dog.
Love
That's
it.
Well, Mike, thank you for
Yeah,
taking
thanks
the
a lot, Mike.
time.
Appreciate you as always.
Appreciate it, and
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll talk to you soon.
Enjoy your
Of
off
course.
season.
Yeah, you